एलिनो प्रभाव में भारत समेत विभिन्न देश में वर्षार परिमाण कमिजार जो आशंका उपजी ता प्रायतः सत होगाकू जाउछि एवं एभली स्थिति रे अनेक आलोचना करा जाइछि। एपटे पुरी रे 3 दिनिया ब्रिक्स राष्ट्र समूहर सम्मिलनी रहुछि। विपर्य विपत्ति ह्रास दिगरे सहयोग को सुदृढ़ करबाकू नै अनेक गुड़िया आलोचना गुरुत्वपूर्ण निष्पत्ति नियाजिब। मुख्यमंत्री मध्य जै पहुंचे सारिछंती। किछि समय मध्यरे ब्रिक्स सम्मिलनीर उद्घाटनी कार्यक्रम रहुछि। आपण देखुछंती सीधा सड़क पुरीरु सम्मिलनीर दृश्य।
But will also support global efforts aligned with United Nations Sustainable Development Goal and the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. As we begin our discussions today, let us focus not only on challenges, but also on opportunities. Opportunities to leverage knowledge for early warning systems, opportunities to integrate ingenious knowledge for modern science, opportunities to build resilient infrastructure, and opportunities to empower local communities as the first line of defense against disaster. I am confident that the deliberations over the coming sessions will fulfill the relevant points of BRICS DRR work plan for 2025 to 2027 and will result in stronger partnership and actionable outcomes that will benefit all our nations. I once again extend a sincere welcome to all delegates and guests, and I wish the BRIC technical meeting a great success and hope that your stay in this wonderful city of Puri and in the state of Odisha will be productive, pleasurable, and memorable for coming days. Welcome once more to India, welcome once more to Odisha and to the city of Puri. Thank you very much. Dhanyabad and Jai Hind.
We are grateful to Ms. Rita Missel for her warm and thoughtful words of welcome. Thank you, ma'am. We now invite Dr. Krishna S. Watts, member and head of department at the National Disaster Management Authority of India and chair of this technical meeting to address the member countries. Dr. Watts brings with him a distinguished body of experience and scholarship in disaster risk governance. We look forward to his address.
Very good morning to all of you. Honorable Chief Minister, the State of Odisha, Sri Mohan Charan Manjhi ji. Honorable Minister, Revenue and Disaster Management, Sri Suresh Pujari ji. Honorable members of the NDMA, Sri Dinesh Aswal and Madam Rita Missel. Distinguished delegates from all the countries representing the BRICS groups, excellencies, colleagues, and friends. We extend you a very warm welcome in this great cultural, historical, and religious city of Puri. We are delighted to have you here for the BRICS Disaster Risk Reduction Group technical meeting. At the outset, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha for graciously joining us at the inaugural of this BRICS Disaster Risk Reduction Group meeting and for the support extended to the Government of Odisha, extended by the Government of Odisha in organizing this event. Your presence here is a great honor for us, and we are deeply grateful for your support and inspiration in organizing this working group meeting. Odisha occupies a special place in disaster management. Over the years, the state has demonstrated how sustained investments in preparedness, early warning systems, community participation, evacuation planning, and resilient recovery can significantly reduce disaster losses. From the devastating supercyclone of 1999 to the highly effective management of subsequent cyclones, Odisha's journey is a powerful example of how institutions learn, adapt, and become stronger over time. There are important lessons here, not only for India, for the wider global community. Sir, we gratefully acknowledge the Odisha State Disaster Management Authority for its leadership and support. Friends, we meet at a time when the nature of disaster risk is changing rapidly. Climate change is increasing the frequency, intensity, and unpredictability of hazards. Risks are becoming more diverse and more interconnected. A heat wave may trigger power failures and water shortages. Intense rainfall may lead to urban flooding, infrastructure disruptions, and public health emergencies. Droughts can affect food security, livelihoods, and migration patterns. Increasingly, we are dealing with not only with individual hazards, but with cascading and compounding risks. Responding to the challenges requires significant investments, technological innovation, scientific capabilities, strong institutions, and close cooperation among governments, communities, academia, the private sector, and civil society. No single institution can manage these risks alone. The BRICS countries understand the challenges very well. Although our countries differ in geography, climate, and development pathways, each of us has undertaken significant efforts to strengthen disaster risk reduction systems. Brazil has strengthened flood monitoring and risk information systems. Russia has advanced meteorological and satellite observation capabilities. China has invested extensively in forecasting technologies, urban monitoring systems, and resilient infrastructure. South Africa has strengthened drought monitoring and climate services. India has expanded cyclone forecasting, heat action plans, flood forecasting, and large-scale warning dissemination systems. All the other countries joining the BRICS groups too have introduced many innovations and systems that contribute to reducing disaster risks, as we discussed them yesterday in various technical sessions. These achievements have produced tangible results. Across our countries, hazard-related mortality has declined. Preparedness has improved, and millions of lives and livelihoods have been protected. This progress deserves recognition. At the same time, it must be sustained and expanded. Our collective responsibility is not only to strengthen our national systems, but also to work together so that disaster risk management increasingly becomes a global public good, one that benefits all countries, particularly the most vulnerable. This is why the work of the BRICS Disaster Risk Reduction Group is very important and critical. The 5 thematic areas identified by our working group offer enormous opportunities for cooperation. Whether we are discussing early warning systems, resilient infrastructure, disaster risk financing, nature-based solution, or science, technology, and innovation, we are dealing with areas that have potential to transform resilience outcomes for millions of people. Each of the 5 thematic areas that we have identified under the BRICS Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group has significant potential to strengthen the resilience across our countries. Let me expand each of these 5 areas. The first area is inclusive multi-hazard early warning systems. The early warning systems have evolved far beyond hazard forecasting. Today, they combine observation networks, risk intelligence, impact forecasting, communication systems, and anticipatory action. The challenge before us is to ensure that warnings reach every person at risk and lead to timely action. BRICS countries have made remarkable progress in this area, and there is considerable scope for collaboration in data sharing, forecasting technologies, artificial intelligence, common alerting protocols, and last mile dissemination. The second area is climate resilient infrastructure and climate smart urban development. As urbanization accelerates across BRICS countries, infrastructure systems are increasingly exposed to floods, heat waves, storms, droughts, and other hazards. Resilience must therefore become a core principle of infrastructure planning and investment. We need to build infrastructure that is not only strong and reliable but also inclusive, environmentally sustainable, and capable of adapting to future climatic risks. There is great value in sharing standards, technologies, and financing approaches and implementation experiences across our countries. The third area is disaster risk financing. Reducing disaster risk requires sustained investments before disasters occur, not only resources for relief and recovery afterwards. Countries are experimenting with different financing approaches.